my name is Timothy Banks, and today I'm going to present a case study of Charles. So Charles is a 50-year-old man, and he lives in Europe with his wife. He comes from a large Korean family with an authoritarian father and a strong-charactered mother. When he was young, he was beat by his father a lot and was especially loved by his mother. Charles did well in school and graduated studying areas of politics, diplomacy, and law. After that, he married his college sweetheart and became a loving, affectionate father of three. He aimed not to become his father. He became a self-employed trading businessman with his wife, and now he lives in Europe. Charles on the outside seems very extroverted and very passionate, and all of his friends agree. But people really close to him say that he's losing enthusiasm, and they say that on the outside he still loves his family, he loves his job and his friends, but over the years he's been talking about how his life has been going downhill. Charles has health problems and problems with weight, smoking, and being lazy. At a psychosexual point of view, we can see that Charles's personality could be explained in terms of anal, oral, and phallic fixation. These fixations can be rooted back to his childhood authoritarian home, and we can see that he has a problem with his appetite, smoking, and ever-increasing dependence on his wife. These can be explained by oral fixation, pretty much, and we know that he is in the stage because of his desire for satisfaction gained from the stimulus, from the erogenous zones of his mouth, lips, and tongue. From that personality trait, traits are gained, and they include impatience, passivity, and over-independence on other people. Charles's compulsive desire for everything to be clean and everything tidy shows characteristics of anal fixation. This usually happens when early and harsh potty training occurs, and leading to the child becoming an anal retentive personality who hates mess and shows traits of perfectionism. Charles's adult personality also shows signs of phallic fixation. In this stage, children take increasing interest in their own genitals and show curiosity in others too. Freud implies that the major conflict during this stage is the Oedipal conflict, also called the Oedipus complex. Boys go through the Oedipus complex, where a child desires its opposite sex parent sexually, and a boy wants his mother and therefore is jealous of his father and wants him out or removed. The fear that his father will discover his son's feelings and castrate him is the main fear, and this is resolved by identifying with his father. For Charles, this has developed highly because of the strict authoritarian father. He has also adopted his parents' values, especially his father's standards, and that explains a lot about his strong legalistic ego, similar to his father. This strong superego allows him to be sacrificial to others and whatnot, but it also comes in play when he has a hard time listening to comments or criticism made to him, and this can lead to him becoming very defensive, feeling that people are attacking his character, and in this case the conflict that arises with his wife explains this. Regarding the matter of defense mechanism, Charles shows to cause maladaptive psychological functioning, and that would be withdrawal, regression, and denial. Defense mechanisms are usually healthy to have, but if they are misused, they can be unhealthy and eventually put the individual immensely out of touch of the real world. And Charles, as we know, withdraws from stressful situations usually when he knows he can't handle them. He usually over depends on his wife and takes care of the situation and withdraws. Because of this, his wife feels very overwhelmed and becomes emotionally upset, arousing disputes and conflict between them. And Charles too becomes very defensive and dejected. When he withdraws, he shows signs of regression too, and this really shows him that he returns to his early developmental stage in order to protect his ego against his anxiety. In this case, it will be returning to the oral stage where he smokes constantly. Another defense mechanism that is evident would be denial, and despite having lots of medical and health problems, Charles seems to deny the fact that he is unhealthy. The main cause of this is because of his overeating, and even though he was reminded through medical evidence by his family and his doctors, he still seems to overeat and smoke. And his constant talk about death, and how efforts toward personal development and health that are futile really fuel his denial of being healthy. And this really shows his self-destructive behavior. These different types of defense mechanisms are the most prominent in Charles, but there are many more. At a psychoanalytic approach, it would be best for Charles to get therapy to replace the harmful defense mechanism with healthier ones, such as sublimation. And this would allow Charles to channel his unacceptable impulse to more of a sociable, acceptable behavior. This was it, and thank you.